Ranking the best running backs in college football ultimate team. And boys, we are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be taking a look at running back. Now before we do want to get into the first cards though and update this list, we got to look at the old tier list real quick. And really, in my opinion, I don't really think much needs to change. I think Judkins still very much deserving of this S tier spot. Still probably the best running back in the game, which is kind of crazy that that's a day one card and we're how many days into the game and Judkins still reigns supreme. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Also, the first card we got right here is TJ Harden. Now, this is weird because they have this Coca-Cola promo. I have no idea how to get this card. If I had to guess, it's probably like, okay, we go to Coca-Cola promo. Okay, you can get one of these cards by probably, maybe you buy a can of Coca-Cola or something. There's like a code on it. I don't know. Haven't been to the store recently. Don't know if that is a thing. But I mean, they aren't really doing a good job of trying to get you to drink Coca-Cola because this card has 76 speed, 76 acceleration, and I get that's not the end all be all. I get that. Most of the time, the top end speed guys also gonna have, guess what, like the best juke, the best spin, and this card just really doesn't have anything. So yeah, we're just not really gonna spend a lot of time on it. I'm gonna place him in the F tier. Now after that, we get some conference story cards. We got Jaquez Cross right here. That is 81 speed, 81 acceleration. He's 5'9", 189 as well. No really like juke, spin, truck, stiff. Like it's pretty much what this card's gonna do is he's gonna run in a straight line. Does have good catching and like short route running though. So not a bad receiving back. Not the worst thing I've ever seen, right? I think this 81 overall, does he make the, I mean, he's gotta be at least on Ulysses at Bentley level, right? Like I'm cool with him being D tier. I like this 83 Ashton a lot more as like some of my favorite like really cheap running backs, but yeah, he could make the D tier for us today. And we're also gonna get 82 overall Terrion Stewart that has 82 speed, 82 acceleration, and again, no real like juke or spin, but does have 82 truck, 83 break tackle. That's his game. Obviously not a juke spin type of back. He's gonna run through people, and comparing him to his 84 is kind of interesting because he goes down 2 overall but gains a speed point. Like is that just not crazy? You're gonna tell me this isn't the 82 overall and the other one isn't the 84? You can't bluff me. He's better in like a lot of the key ratings, so I think the 82, also combo that with the fact that he can get abilities. Yeah, I think he's a lot better than his 84. I would put him same level as Amari Daniels. Yeah, I think he's solid. I'm gonna place him in the C tier as well. Again, I really like Ashton the most out of this tier. Then we get 82 overall Jaquez Moore right here that has 82 speed, 82 acceleration, and again, no real juke or spin move, but does have 81 truck, 82 break tackle, and kind of like a repeat of the last card. It feels like it seems like the core ratings are very similar, right? So I'm gonna place them right by each other. I'm gonna place him in this C tier. And now right after that, we get Dolphins great right here, or I guess, you know, on this channel, Texas great Ricky Williams. My bad. Maybe gotta say like a little hook 'em for the Texas fans. There we go. So Ricky Williams has a bunch of different versions, obviously, like the 83 to the 86. What you're gonna see is a little bit better every single time. +1s every single stat. The 88 starts to get like some +3s compared to the 86, right? Like for instance, speed. Now, where do these cards rank throughout the game? So 83 Ricky Williams with the 82 speed, the 81 acceleration, 95 toughness. You love to see that. But also his 80 juke, 80 spin, 80 truck. Like it's not the worst card I've ever seen. It's not the best either. Can get abilities. I think this card is pretty similar to what we covered in the C tier, man. Like I think he's right on that level. Again, I think he's probably better than these budget guys over here, but I still really like that 83 Ashton over him. But after that though, we get the 84 Ricky with 83 speed, 82 acceleration. Everything is +1 from the previous card, right? And for the 84 for me, I'm going to say this one is the one that's better than Ashton. So I'm going to place him above him in the C tier. I still think they're on the same level. I don't quite think this card is B tier level, but after that, we get the 85 and the 86. The 85 and the 86 both being in this B tier. So yeah, I like these cards. I think they're actually fantastic for their price as well. I mean, especially the 86, man. Like if we compare the 85 Marshall Faulk to the 85 Ricky Williams, like it's -1 speed, but it's like He also hits 80 spin, 80 juke. He's right there for me. And the 86, like his comparison, obviously like Saquon, Chris Johnson, like I think those cards are a little bit better. So I decided on the 86 and the 85 both being in this B tier, which I think for their price, they're both great as well. It's just, we also have someone like Chris Johnson that, and Saquon too now for their price, absolutely phenomenal too. But yeah, these guys, great budget cards right here, great budget options. I just, again, think Chris, Saquon, and CMC are better than these cards. And now after that though, we get the full Ricky Williams right here, the 88 overall. This is where the list like starts to get a little bit interesting, because we'll talk about something in a second, but this card, 88 speed, 86 acceleration, he has 88 juke move, 89 spin, 84 truck, and even decent receiving stats as well. Now there's like started cards like silver sidestep, silver 360, so on like that. And this Ricky, where you have him ranked, kind of tough, because is he S tier? This is what we have to ask. Is he better than Judkins? Probably say no. But is he on the same level? Probably say yes. I think you can still have Judkins as the only person in S. And I'm not going to sit here and say you're wrong. Today, we're going to have running backs joining Judkins that I think are just as, like, I don't want to say just as good, because I still think Judkins again is the best running back. But yeah, I think Ricky is up here in this S tier, and honestly we might have to drop down everyone, because there might be a little bit of a gap between this tier and S. We'll talk about that later though. And now after that, we get college kickoff Jamal Haynes that has 84 speed, 85 acceleration. This card also has 80 juke, 80 spin. He's 5'9", 180. No real like crazy receiving stats, but this is again a card that can get the silver 360, the silver sidestep. I like this Jamal Haynes card a ton, man. And where he ranks throughout the game for me, I would say he's a B tier caliber player. Like I like the card a lot. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. I don't mind him being on this B tier. Yeah, take him over everyone in the C tier. I think he's one of the better budget options we're going to cover today. Big fan of 84 Jamal Haynes. And we also have 84 overall Hollywood Smothers that I can really say the same thing about. I mean, 84 speed, 83 acceleration, this time 85 juke move. You could probably say objectively he's even better than the card we just covered, of course, and 76 catching as well. I like the 85 juke. I like the fact that he can get the silver sidestep. This is another card that I'm going to have ranked right by Jamal Haynes, man. I'm going to place him in this B tier. Then after that, we get story of the week, Dallin Hayden right here. And this card has 86 speed, 87 acceleration, 86 agility, 5'10", 205. And he's a trucking break tackle type of back, right? So again, the juke and the spin, not really his game, but decent catching as well. I just think this running back is overall just solid, man. Like, I think he is very similar to cards like CMC, Saquon, and Chris Johnson for me, because I think they're all just, they're good. Like, you can win with them. Then after that, we get Ultimate Alumni Donovan Edwards that has 88 speed, 88 acceleration. This time also 87 juke, 88 spin, 88 truck, 89 break tackle, can even catch the ball, can run routes. Like, this card can do basically everything you want your running back to do. And it's not just the juke, the spin. He can truck, he can break tackles too. I think, again, this is another running back that I have very similar thoughts to him and Ricky Williams. Objectively, I'd probably say Quinshon Judkins is still better. This is another card that I am willing to put in the S tier. And I think him versus Ricky Williams, you can debate. I think, again, they're on the same level for me. I think they can do very similar things, and I love both the cards. So yeah, they're both going to be S. And we also get 88 overall Bijan Robinson that has 88 speed, 88 acceleration. This time 89 juke, 88 spin, 88 truck. So a little bit lower stiff arm, but I mean, the juke, the spin, the truck, all there. And also can run routes, can catch as well. And Bijan, kind of want to say the same thing I said about Ricky and Donovan Edwards. I think he is someone that is very much deserving of joining the people on this S tier. So yeah, and again, I think order, you can argue. Now we get a weird card, Rueben Owens. Man, this is going to be an interesting spot where we have him. So Rueben Owens, 88 speed, 87 acceleration, 85 agility. The juke and the spin, not his game. He's trucking break tackle, silver head first ability as well. Like, that's his game, and you can make it work. He's 6 foot, 200 pounds as well. 71 catching. Man, Rueben Owens is in such a weird spot in the game for me, because this is what I think about Rueben Owens, okay? So I think he's better than everyone in A, but he's worse than everyone we currently have in S. It's literally, he is the definition of an A+ caliber player for me. It's just, do I leave him bottom end of S, or do I put him top end of A? I get the silver head first. I get the trucking ability. I don't think this card is bad at all. I don't. I'm gonna place him top end of A. And again, I can see the argument for S if you want to say bottom end the S for him. I'm not mad at it, but I think Ruben Owens is more along lines like a top end of A tier player. I think not being able to juke or spin effectively does hurt the card, but again, I get that's not his game too, and you can really take advantage of the high trucking, the high break tackle. After that, we get a card that I think was just insanely disrespected. I mean, I already think Jaydn Ott is kind of very underrated in real life, but like 84 speed, 87 acceleration, I'm sorry, I get the argument, like I'll get some comments about speed isn't everything. You just can't drop a champion running back with 84 speed at this point, given you drop Quinshon Judkins day one with 89 speed. You cannot do this. Like, this is just disrespectful, man, to Jaydn Ott. So how could this card have been better without high speed? Well, gets gold abilities, gets platinum abilities, but he also doesn't have high juke. He doesn't have high spin. I get, again, the trucking, break tackle, whatever. It's just, 90 carrying, maybe that's going to get you really excited, but it's just, I feel like there's no point. So for me, Jaydn Ott, I feel like he's just a high overall version of Nick Singleton. I'm going to place him in the B tier. Can't pull up Nick Singleton's 84 overall and this card right by each other and tell me there's a major difference. You can't do it. We also get Field Phenom Ashton Gene T right here with 88 speed, 87 acceleration, and 84 juke, 84 spin. Wish he would hit the 85 level for both, but 85 trucking, 88 break tackle. But this is another card that I think he's kind of better CMC because he's like the receiving back, right? 85 catching, 80 short route running. I love this card. I think he is a beast. He's my personal favorite running back in the game. Am I saying he's the best? No. But he's kind of like Ruben Owens, where it's like I could see him maybe like below all these guys in S, but I'm gonna slightly lean Ashton in this S tier right here. And again, you can say Donovan Edwards, Bijan, Ricky are all better. I like Ashton more than Ruben too. So these are my top 5 running backs locked in. And now we also have 84 overall Nick Singleton that is now up to potentially an 89 overall if he did use the token on him. And this card has 87 speed, 92 acceleration is really, really nice. And he also has 90 trucking, and the juke and the spin not really there. And this is honestly a card that I kind of have very similar thoughts to him and Ruben Owens with what they can do for you. So I'm also going to place Nick Singleton in this A tier. Yeah, boys. This has been my updated thoughts on the running back position in College Football Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? If you guys did enjoy this video though, want to stay up to date with everything that's the best here in College Football Ultimate Team, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, been streaming here on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on the YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.